Hey, it's Adam with ROAS Media, and today we're looking at Home Mechanics. So they are looks like a electrical, plumbing, and HVAC contractor in the Boston area, and they were advertising for ductless HVAC. I believe the keyword is ductless air conditioner. And the page they're going to right now, where are they at? My fault, I jumped around a little bit. The page they're going to right now was a ductless page, but it redirects to their home page now. So let's see. Yep. So redirects to the home page. So first things first is check the links that are in your account. Fixing that, you have a ductless page down here. I saw it at the bottom. The website's not loading. There you go. All right. If you have a ductless page down here, which you can run traffic to from your ductless ads, it'll be more aligned with your advertising. You can definitely do that fairly easily. All in all, the page looks really good. It would look like it would be a really good landing page. This hero shot is a little big. People have to scroll down to get to the content of the page, but you want them to know exactly why they're here. The hero shot does that. The ductless mini splits does that. The headline does that, but the hero shot doesn't really explain anything. They have to scroll down a little bit to get to exactly why they're here, and this would be get any temp anywhere. So that's a good value proposition, especially for people who are looking for ductless. Ductless is usually an add-on system, so that's really good. I like the service type form here. They can click and figure out exactly what time they want a person to come out, and they can schedule it right here inside Service Titan. So I like that. I like this form here built in. That's really good to have people on the website to convert. So that's a good way to do it. I like that very much. Now the page, although the page isn't directing to the ductless page, you could just go into the account and redirect all the ductless ads to the ductless page. So that shouldn't be too hard to do. First thing we would recommend to double your conversions is to get rid of the menu bar here. So this is not necessary on the page, and if this clicks out, yep, so this does not, this goes, there we go. I like that. Okay. So that's good. Just getting rid of the menu bar. So for you specifically, you can use Google. You don't have to redo the whole website or build an entirely new landing page. You can use Google Optimize. So optimize.google.com. Optimize.google.com. And I'll show you a campaign that we have built out for another contractor that's using their existing website pages. It's just turning it into a landing page when someone goes to that page. And it's good for me because I have to check on it anyway. All right, so here's one. I'm not going to scroll down a bunch. All right, here's the one we need to check on. So it's getting rid of the running. It should be running in here. It looks like it was stopped for whatever reason. All right, so we're going to go through and build it again really quickly. All it's going to do is get rid of the headline or the head of the menu inside the page. So I'll click inside here and edit one of the pages. It's getting rid of the header and the footer. So this is something you just install on the website, kind of like Google Analytics. You have to link it to Google Analytics for it to work properly. But as you see here, you'll see the header and the menu here, and then Google Optimize, when the page actually loads, you'll see those disappear, because in Google Optimize it's a split testing conversion rate optimization software, so you can use it to create a landing page without actually building a whole new landing page. Typically we like to build landing pages for all the campaigns because you can test those a little easier. You know what's working and what's not. You can run split tests really easier. But if you're running a optimization, if you know you have a page that works and that gets good conversion rates through organic traffic, just alter it a little bit for paid traffic. While this loads. All right. Failed to load. That's not a good thing. Sorry about this. It's going to be a little, I'm going to pause it real quick to get it to load. All right, so Google Optimize is loading now. So the page is loading, and you'll see once the page, so this is the original page, and once the page loads, you'll see the menu here and here gone. Only thing will be left are the book the appointment and the call button right here. And that's what you want, because you want to have a captive audience on your landing page. You don't want people clicking around the website trying to figure out how to get into contact with you. You want to make it easier for them. That's why Crazy Egg is interfering with it. Okay. All right. So the headers here are gone now because Google optimizes low. This is already done. And then this does not go back to the home page. This is a dead link. It just stays on this page. So as you can see, standard landing page here, all the buttons are, I'll show you interactive mode. All the buttons click up to a pop-up, and that's what you want. You want people to stay on the page that they're originally on. You don't want them to click around the website. So that's why you get rid of that menu bar on the top. So you can see all the buttons here. Click to a pop-up. Even the footer doesn't have any buttons anymore. There was 2 sub-menus here, and now they're gone. So that's what you want for your pages as well. You want a page that, if you want to use the same page and make it easier on yourself, if the page isn't working that well, then you can split test other things. But this page looks like it'll convert pretty well because it's really well done, especially since you have the service titan form here. So get rid of the menu bar on the top, get rid of the menu bar in the footer, and have this built as a landing page. You can do it specifically for the people who come to that page. I'll show you. Inside Google Optimize, you can segment the traffic that goes to your page. You can have just AdWords visitors for specific campaigns, whatever you want to do. But usually I like to do all of it, so I don't have, because you have to link Google Optimize, Google AdWords together. It's a little technical to do. Not really, but still. It doesn't work 100% of the time. So that's the reason why I like to do 50% of the traffic all the time going to just the header footer. And when you're split testing, 25, 25, 25, 25. There's 2 different tests, but you want to split up the traffic, have an AABB test. It works a little better to get you better results. So all the traffic, all the data going from just the AdWords account was going to this page, and those people who are seeing the page from AdWords are going to see the landing page. If you want to build a separate landing page, here's the template. Headline, same thing you have there, and then kind of the same thing you had, except we usually have a form above the fold so they know they're going to submit a form here, testimonials here. This is more social proof where they worked, and then form at the bottom here. Testimonials all throughout the page. So a page like this works pretty well as well. This one gets about 12.5% conversions. Now for your Google homepage, we would recommend for you specifically to run a branded campaign. We recommend everybody run a branded campaign. Usually contractors have keywords that people search for HVAC services in their names, like heating and cooling. You have home mechanics, which is good. I like the name of the company. It's just there are other companies that will advertise on your brand name. So home mechanics, if people are looking for you, you should have them find you. They shouldn't be searching around. The only place they can find you is inside the maps here. I don't see you on the organics. Nope. So I'm in Boston, Massachusetts is where I am. And I don't see you on the organic listings. So running a branded search campaign will be good for you. Use an exact match branded search campaign. So your specific name plus whatever your services are. So plumbing, HVAC, heating, cooling, air conditioning, all the different service terms that you have. A branded campaign plus those terms would yield you lots of results. We see a ton of results from branded search campaigns. There are a lot of contractors out there that are bidding on other people's brands, search terms, etc. So a branded search campaign, especially if someone's looking for you, would do you very, very well. Now, you didn't have Facebook Pixel installed, and that doesn't really matter unless you want to run retargeting campaigns, which we do recommend. Typically, a retargeting campaign is going to double the amount of people coming through your ads and lower your cost per lead a ton. So you're currently not running any ads, which is okay. Your Facebook page is updated pretty every week, which is good. Running a retargeting campaign for people who've been to your website from your advertising would help you drive a ton more leads. It's pretty cheap to run, so usually we recommend about 20% of your budget, your marketing budget. Usually about 20% we recommend for remarketing. from all the people who've been to your website, and then you go to specific services, and then you go to advertising, retargeting. So it's kind of like your designers going to someone's house, giving them an estimate on the system, and then if they don't say yes immediately, never following up with them again. You're doing the same thing for your advertising if you're not running remarketing or retargeting. Remarketing is for your current customers. Retargeting is for customers who haven't bought from you in the past. So we have 2 recommendations that can double your conversions literally overnight, making this a landing page, and then running retargeting. The other recommendations, I think those are only 2 we actually gave you. Everything here looks really, really good. Usually we don't see this level of page, but this is great for a landing page. And then the advertising, just forward this to, instead of this forwarding to your home page, all the ductless links should forward to your ductless page. That's a quick fix. Nothing to do there. But installing the Facebook pixel so you can run retargeting on Facebook or retargeting wherever you want. You can run retargeting on Google Display Network, YouTube, Search Network. I mean, there's a ton of places you can run retargeting. If you're running on Google and Facebook, you'll capture about 90% of the internet. So those 2, a retargeting campaign is pretty simple. Don't make it too complicated. Just a small, hey, it'll look something like this. We saw you run a website. Click here to get your estimate. Targeting campaign can be pretty simple because they've already been to your page in the past. And then a landing page. So those 2 things can double your conversions overnight. But to run retargeting, you have to install the Facebook pixel on your website. On Facebook, that is. But for other pixels, you have to install a fixed pixel on your website to run retargeting as well. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully you make more money. And we'll talk to you soon.